Shadow IT might sound like a buzzword, but it's one of the most common and overlooked security threats facing businesses today. Shadow IT refers to any technology, software, or tool being used by employees without the knowledge or approval of your IT department. And make no mistake, this isn't a fringe issue. It's happening right now inside your company, even if you've already invested heavily in cybersecurity, compliance, and access controls. In fact, Shadow IT tends to show up more often in companies that have strong formal systems, because that structure can unintentionally drive people to look for workarounds. Shadow IT often begins with something innocent. Someone on your marketing team wants a better way to manage social media posts, so they sign up for a free scheduling tool with their work email. An employee in accounting finds the company's file structure on the server confusing, so they upload reports to their personal Google Drive for easier access. Your new sales rep is used to using a specific CRM app and starts tracking clients in that tool instead of the one you've standardized. These decisions may seem small, but the consequences are not. What starts as a simple shortcut can quickly turn into a tangled mess of unmonitored data, duplicated work, security gaps, and compliance violations. The reality is that your users often don't even know they're doing anything wrong. They're just trying to get their job done faster or more efficiently. If your approved tools are clunky, outdated, or slow, they will look for alternatives. And since today's apps are almost all cloud-based, users don't need admin rights or IT permissions to access them. All IT takes is a browser and an email address. Some tools don't even require registration, they just start saving data immediately. That's why traditional controls like install restrictions or firewalls aren't enough to stop Shadow IT from spreading. Let's talk about why this matters. From a cybersecurity standpoint, Shadow IT is a huge blind spot. These tools are unvetted, which means they could be riddled with security vulnerabilities. Many don't encrypt data in transit or at rest. Some store information in offshore data centers without transparency. Others don't offer activity logs or user tracking, so you have no idea what's happening inside the app. And worst of all, they're usually excluded from your official backup and disaster recovery plans. If something goes wrong, that data is just gone. Then there's the problem of offboarding. When an employee leaves the company, they often still have access to the Shadow IT tools they used. And even if they don't actively steal data, there's a good chance they're walking away with files on their personal accounts, phones, or cloud drives. You can't revoke access to what you don't know exists. This creates massive risk, not just in terms of intellectual property, but also compliance with laws like HIPAA, GDPR, or state privacy regulations. If sensitive data is exposed through an unapproved app, it's still your company's responsibility. But the problem goes deeper than security. Shadow IT is also a cultural and communication issue. When employees feel like IT is a blocker rather than an enabler, they stop asking for help. If your ticket response times are slow or your software approval process is unclear, people will work around IT. And once that behavior becomes normalized, Shadow IT spreads silently, even among teams that should know better. Fixing IT isn't just about locking things down. It's about changing the perception of IT from the department that says no to the team that helps me work better. So what can you actually do about Shadow IT? First, you need visibility. That starts with auditing your environment, looking at logins, cloud usage, browser plugins, and devices. There are tools that can help with this, including Microsoft Defender for cloud apps, which can flag unauthorized SaaS usage. Next, talk to your people. Don't just punish them for using unapproved tools, ask why they're using them. You might find out that your file system doesn't work well for remote teams, or that the approved app lacks a key feature your staff needs. These insights can guide you toward better solutions. From there, build a process that makes IT easy for employees to suggest or request new tools. Create a feedback loop where IT actually listens, evaluates, and provides alternatives quickly. If the best option is to approve the tool they want, then do IT with proper controls. If not, show them a better alternative. The point is to make compliance easy. When the secure option is also the convenient one, people will choose IT. Best practices, IT, also helps to educate your staff on why Shadow IT is a risk, not through boring policy documents, but with short, real-life examples. Show them how a free note-taking app was the entry point for a major data breach at another company. Let them see how something that feels harmless could cost the company a fortune. People care more when they understand the stakes. Shadow IT isn't going away, but that doesn't mean you're powerless. If you take IT seriously, IT becomes an opportunity to improve your tools, increase trust with your team, and close the gaps that would have caused bigger issues down the road. It's not about surveillance, it's about partnership. At Entre, we help companies uncover and eliminate Shadow IT by focusing on both the human and technical sides of the equation. We work with your team to identify the risks you can't see, the tools your staff actually wants, and the systems that will keep your data secure while making your people more productive. Because real IT support isn't just about controlling the tools, it's about empowering the people who use them.